I feel like no matter what your alarm clock sound is, eventually you're going to end up hating it because it is what starts your day. And if your day is like most tax-paying, law-abiding citizens' days, it's going to be involving some type of work, and you may or may not be in love with that work. And that alarm clock is the first sound that you hear in the morning. That's just another reminder that you have to be up at a specific time to do a specific thing that you might not love. Now, for example, this is my alarm clock sound. Ring, 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 ring.
Wakey, wakey, get up out of bed.
Derapy, Season 3 of Derapy. Isn't that intro beautiful? I wrote it myself.
No way.
So I came across this Reddit page, and it's called r/am I the
Asshole!
Now, here's the thing about me. I don't like profanity. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm not really that big on it.
I can be emotional, but I won't shed a tear, though. Let's make one thing clear, ho. I don't like profanity. Someone check my sanity.
It's been well documented, but the reason why I say that is because even though I'm going to be referring to a Reddit community, that's entire thing is determining whether or not people are a
Asshole!
or not. We will figure it out by the time you hear this episode, whether or not Editor Derek has decided that you should hear me saying
Asshole!
that many times. Because, you know, I got like parents and stuff.
They don't listen to this.
Anyways, here is basically what's going on. I'm going to share some posts with you that people have decided to share with the world where they talk about instances where they're concerned whether or not they are being an
Asshole!
or not. And me, in all my wisdom, I am going to be the one who determines that.
Very well said. Could not have been said better.
That's it. That's all I got. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go check out these scenarios yourself. But like, let's just get into it. I don't know. We're just having fun.
My wife is 34. I'm 36. We've been married for a little over 5 years. Shortly after we got married, we agreed to try to have a kid after 5 years or so. We wanted to travel together during that time. We traveled a lot and got to have some amazing experiences together. Now I'm very hesitant because nearly every time we get into a fight, she threatens divorce.
Red flag.
Nothing egregious has happened within our relationship. There's been no infidelity, no wondering who the other has been out with, etc. She comes from a long line of divorced family members. She jokes about our marriage being her quote-unquote trial marriage. I come from a family who believes in staying married and working through issues unless someone royally messes up. I don't take these threats lightly, and I have been hesitant to have a child with her after continual threats of divorce. During our current ongoing fight, she has in fact contacted a divorce lawyer after she said she was going to, and I told her to go ahead. But she hasn't followed through. What are y'all's thoughts? Am I the asshole for not wanting to have a child with my wife at this point?
No. I used to not really be able to speak on this stuff because I wasn't married myself, but now I've been married for almost a year, and dare I say, things have been
Pretty
chill for the most part. And we've talked about things like having children and traveling and how much time there should be between being married and having children. But one thing that we haven't had to deal with is one of us threatening divorce anytime we have any sort of confrontation. One thing that I do have experience with is the ending of relationships, because that happened a couple of times before my now final relationship, I suppose. And what I can say is whenever you're thinking about breaking up, whenever you're talking about breaking up, it's usually because you're trying to get comfortable with the idea of it. So you start saying it out loud, whether it be to your partner or to the people close to you in your life. So I would take it very seriously if every time you get into an argument, divorce is threatened, especially if nothing, like you said, egregious has happened. So I don't think you're the
asshole
at all for not wanting to have kids with somebody that is talking about like wanting to divorce you, and she's gotten in touch with a divorce lawyer. I think you're in the wrong place, brother. I wouldn't be worried about whether you're the asshole or not. I'd be worried about how to stop your marriage from like ending, because it sounds like it's on the rocks, buddy. Like it's on his last legs.
I'm a 29-year-old guy. I use dating apps, but like sparingly. Basically the usual swiping while pooping kind of use, you know? Anyway, last night I found a profile that specifically said, quote-unquote,
married, looking for someone discreet.
Normally I don't pay much attention. Open relationships on a dating app are a dime a dozen. But the discreet part set off alarms. I've been in a couple relationships that ended due to them cheating on me, and my parents' relationship ended because of an affair. So I don't really respect boundaries when it comes to them. I didn't want to put a ton of effort into it, so I just typed their name and their location on Facebook, and lo and behold, they were the first to show. Their partner was listed right there on their profile, so I just hit up their partner and just sent the screenshots. Drama. Let them know that they'd have to be active in order for me to see them. And they said they were married, so obviously they'd used it since the wedding. After I sent them, though, I noticed the cover photo was them with their child. Suddenly, the feelings I had going through my parents' divorce because of the affair came to mind, and I feel like absolute shit doing that to a kid. Did I do the right thing? And it's just consequences due to actions, or should I just mind my business instead? This isn't the first or last time I've called out a cheater, but it's the first time I feel bad because of it.
So this person's on a dating app, and they find somebody's profile, and the profile says they're married, looking for someone discreet. And it's just, look, the easy thing to do would be to come on here and just say, you're not an asshole for trying to let somebody know that they're being cheated on. But hear me out. Wait. No. Wait. This person is not an asshole for wanting this person to know that their partner may or may not be cheating on them. But consider this, maybe it's like their kink, you know? Like that's their way to mess around with each other, right? So they go on dating profiles, like they create a dating profile, they get on the app, and they're like, hey, I want you to like find somebody to sneak around with, and then I can catch you in the act, and that would be like really fun for us, you know? No. I don't know. It's probably not the case. Like you probably did catch somebody that was trying to cheat and be discreet and all that. But I'm just not trying to get in somebody's business, and especially the fact that they have a child together. Look, if they're running around, they're going to get caught eventually. You don't have to be that hero, you know? Maybe if you spent more time like not sending screenshots to people's partners, you probably wouldn't still be on this dating app or still being on Reddit talking about you being on this dating app, essentially kind of destroying people's marriages. And I know what you're thinking, like it's not their fault that this person's cheating, but it would be your fault that this person now has to go through what's going to be like the worst period of their lives. And this kid whose life is also probably going to be destroyed. But it's also possible that, who knows, maybe it's not that deep. Maybe you misread it. I don't know. They didn't post the screenshots. I didn't see it. I'm just messing.
Are you?
Like, obviously, this person is not an asshole or like informing this person that their partner is probably cheating on them. All I'm saying is I wouldn't do it because like I don't want those problems. Like, you don't think they're going to follow up with the human being that is responsible for potentially disintegrating a marriage, destroying two families? Like, you know, when it comes to marriages, there's like the woman's family, there's the man's family, or however they joined in that union. There's two families that are going to be potentially like demolished because you're sending screenshots. And I personally wouldn't want to be responsible for that, whether it was truly the quote unquote right thing to do or not. But that's just me. I'm about minding my own business.
I'm a realtor on a very successful real estate team. I joined the team because I know these women know real estate. Oh, it's a woman. I'm a realtor on a very successful real estate team. I joined the team because I know these women know real estate. After joining, I learned that every single person is on the complete opposite end of the political spectrum as me and are very out and proud about their political beliefs. I don't comment or add to their conversations because if I'm found out, I know I'll be kicked off the team because they can't stand people like me, quote unquote. I'm not here to talk politics. I'm here to work, which is why I stay around on the team. I've developed a good working relationship with these people who genuinely want to be friends outside of work. Now, I have a Halloween party coming up, and they will be offended if I do not invite them. Now, I have no intentions of inviting them, but I have no idea how to handle the situation. Am I the asshole here for keeping this secret where I align politically and not inviting them to the party?
I've got what I think is a bit of a hot take here.
A hot one.
I don't think you necessarily owe your coworkers friendship. Like, I don't think they're entitled to being friends with you. I think it's important for the sake of, like, not hating your job and also not having, like, you know, just toxic interactions frequently. It's important to be friendly and cordial with the people that you share space with on a day-to-day basis, but they don't have to come to your house. They don't have to come to your party. They don't have to know what party you align with. They don't have to know any of that. They just don't. In order for you guys to do real estate, I don't think the way that real estate teams work, I don't know anything about real estate, just a quick disclaimer. I don't think you necessarily need each other in order to be successful. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, yeah, don't invite them to your party if you don't want to invite them to your party. Also, the fact that you're so concerned about how they feel politics-wise that you think it could like seriously damage your career, then definitely it's not worth sharing which way you lean with them. That's so unfortunate that we live in a time like that. Like, I get it. There are some people on some sides of the aisle that believe in some things that are so ridiculous and radical that I think it is safe to say you'd probably be better off like not making them your friend. But I don't think it should be at a point where if you voted for somebody that I disagree with, like you shouldn't be allowed to work here. It's a little dystopian.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to share with my girlfriend? I found myself in a bit of a situation, and I genuinely need some input on this. So here's the deal. I've been with my girlfriend for a little over 2 years by now, and everything has been pretty great until recently. I've got this impressive assortment of toothbrushes from all over the world. Some are vintage, some are limited editions. And a few have even been signed by dentists. It's my little thing I like to do. All right. My girlfriend recently found out about my collection, and she's been pushing to use one of them. I try to gently explain that they're more like art pieces to me, but she insists that it's just a toothbrush and shouldn't be a big deal. Last night, she even proposed that we take turns using a different toothbrush each day. I've tried to compromise, suggesting that she could pick out a brand new toothbrush from the store and we could share a holder, but she's not having it. She says it's wasteful and that we should just use mine.
So here's the conundrum.
Am I the asshole for wanting to keep my toothbrush collection to myself? Or is she overstepping by wanting to use them? I genuinely don't know what to make of this situation. I'd appreciate your thoughts. Thanks so much.
I don't know what's more strange about this. Or actually, I'm not going to say strange. What's more...
He's going to say it. He can't think of anything else.
Strange. Whatever. I don't care. I've never heard of anybody having a toothbrush collection, but like, you know what? Whatever. Like that doesn't really matter that much to me. My thing is, why does she want to use his toothbrush so bad? Why can't she get her own toothbrush? If I was him, I would be like, babe, I'll buy you whatever toothbrush you want. Can you just not use these? Like these specifically, I'd like for you to not use for brushing. Can you just not put it in your mouth?
What do you mean by that?
Can you just not put it in your mouth, please? There are other toothbrushes. I'll get you like one of the ones that like spins, super like durable, electric,
state of the art,
plaque destroyer,
plaque prevention,
high
motor,
velocity,
extra strength.
You can have whatever toothbrush you want, just not this collection of limited edition signed toothbrushes. She's weird.
That's weird.
He's different. He's unique. He's special even for having like a nice collection of toothbrushes that he holds near and dear to his heart. But why can't she just respect this man's collection and just get her own toothbrush? I don't get it. She's the problem. You're not the problem. It's her. Do I need to hide these toothbrushes from you?
Are we gonna have to do that?
What's the deal? We gotta like get a step stool, put them up on top of the refrigerator, up on the cabinets, in the cabinets above the refrigerator to keep you from these toothbrushes?
Assuming you're shorter than he is?
Why do you want these? Why do you want to use these so bad? Maybe they're really cool toothbrushes though. But why would you want to desecrate this? Did I use that word right? Hold on. Editor Derek, hold on.
Desecrate means to treat with violent disrespect or violate.
Must you desecrate my toothbrush collection? I can't have anything for myself. What, next you're going to want to sleep in the bed with me? Huh? We got to watch the same TV? Do we always have to be watching the same thing at the same time? Let me guess. We make dinner together. You want to eat together?
No!
See, those things are silly, right? But this is not. This is not a game. These are my toothbrushes. Hey.
Hey.
That was my podcast show. I haven't been doing many of them because of a number of reasons, but the main one being...
I don't really feel like it.
And I know that's not a good excuse, but I also don't think that you should make yourself do anything that you don't necessarily really feel unless it involves, like, your livelihood. But in the same sense, I guess, like, when I woke up this morning, I didn't necessarily know whether or not I was going to make it through a whole, like, editing session of a previously recorded show, as well as the new recording of this current show that you're listening to, with the expectation of releasing it tomorrow, which will be, in fact, Wednesday. And ideally, you know, Lord willing, and my fingers dealing,
Swing and a miss.
that was me trying to make a rhyme. Maybe I'll just record another one, like keep the streak going. I think what I'm trying to say with this is, if there's like something you love, you should probably just do it. Even if you feel like you haven't done it in a while and you don't know how to do it, or you feel like no one cares anymore, you should probably do it anyways. Because, like, I think I feel better doing it than not doing it.
Oh, there's the point.
This is what we in the business like to call a ramble. Do you guys remember when I used to rap?
Why is nobody disrespecting me back? Because they're just not good enough to disrespect me. That's the problem.
Know y'all sick and tired of me talking about my hot wife. So here's another line where I just say that she is not cold. I talk a lot of ambo. I'm Kyrie with the handle. I'm Josh and I'm more like Drake. And this just the preamble. Right around town I'm grinding. I put in time and I'm the master of rhyming. I'm the master of timing. It just took patience. Just started wearing a watch. Oh, not to mention I'm rocking a ring. Looking more forward to rocking more bling. Keep it low key. I'm scary. I don't want beef unless I'm at a state house. I'm the man, got no house. Got a plan, sell an ounce. I'm just playing, it's a joke. You keep quiet, just stay mouse. Got the key, I'm like Khaled, but the thing is I'm no hater. Give my props to Bunny, huh? I got love for the creator. Woo, woo. Just got my money up. I just hit the lotto when the currency is happiness. Y'all think that it is blasphemous? Well, you don't know the half of it. I just checked the analysis. This rap shit, I done mastered it. That's an M1, dunking on the ops like I'm 6'5", spitting like a newborn, but I have better manners. New crib like a manor, I want a baby minor. The haters, they down to fight, I'm giving out free shiners. My blinders, man, they stay on, I'll say again, I'm take on. Black Liam Neeson, pull up in the Nissan, cooler than some Freon. Shine bright like I'm neon, not the best, I'm beyond it.
Believe it.
You can't sit at my table,